Alright guys, so if you guys remember on last video, pretty much I picked up this white on black M4 down in Orange County / like Lake Forest area. And if you guys remember from last video, it had a little bit of rough edges, not gonna lie. Like some of the carbon was faded, cracking. It was pretty messed up, I'm not gonna lie. But today's video is pretty much gonna show me like fixing it from start to finish, getting it ready for when I have to sell it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's dive right in. Alright, first step to unclopping this car is underneath the hood. Look at this. Clearly this guy did not care about this car. He did not wash the engine bay once. I'm gonna completely transform this engine bay. I'm gonna clean this all out. Look at that. He said he had it since like 30,000 miles, so I'm assuming he just probably never went under here and washed it. It's kind of a shame. I mean, you know, you have an M4. I mean, you typically want to take care of it, but I guess not. So I'm gonna pan. Next clip, I'm gonna have this all cleaned up. So 3, 2, and boom. Now it's all clean. A little bit more presentable for whoever comes and sees it when I'm ready to put it up for sale. But damn, 5 minutes of cleaning does a big difference. It's crazy. You just put a little bit of love into these cars and it'll make a big whole difference when it comes to coming to sell them. I think we'll move on to what's next, which is definitely inside the car, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. So now we're inside the car, and when I first went to go test drive the car, it felt a little funky driving it, and now I realize why. It was because it has this like, I don't know, this Alcantara like cover over it, and I thought it was the actual steering wheel itself, but the guy had told me that it's actually just like a little wrap that goes over the, so you can see there, that's like the original steering wheel under there. So next up is to pretty much take this guy off and see what's underneath. Hopefully it's not damaged like underneath or anything, so we don't have to do any further work. It's just take it off and we're done. So we'll see when we'll go from there. Pretty much to take off the leather cover that's messing up the steering wheel, I'm gonna just take these scissors and try to cut it out. Let's see if I can get it. I don't want to damage the steering wheel underneath it either. So let's see if I can just pull. That's clearly not working. It's barely left on. There you go. Now I should just be able to pull off. Oh, not really. But as you can see, the steering wheel underneath is fine. It's just this leather cover that made it all ugly. So I'm gonna try to sit here and take this off. Pretty much the scissor method has been pretty ass because I gotta pretty much undo the stitching. So I've been using a blade to kind of like lightly cut. I don't know if you guys can see the stitching. I'm trying to undo it all the way around because it like hugs it like if I try to take it off, it hugs it really tight and it's not gonna work. So I'm taking the blade and just lightly cutting right at the stitching so that it can all come undone and I can just pull it off. So let's see, I'll check back in with you guys. I'm gonna give it like a good 5 minutes and then we'll see what happens. Brief little update. I was able to get this guy off, which basically like I got the whole bottom side done. It's just only this left, the little top side. And I found a new method. Pretty much I'm getting the blade, instead of trying to cut down, I'm like going inside of it and then just cutting up. And it's just releasing all the stitches on it. I don't know really the point of doing this, you know, not wrapping, but pretty much like a steering wheel cover, because like nothing else in here is Alcantara. So I don't really know what he was going for because it doesn't really match anything. But it'll give it a lot like better look. I just gotta clean, like there's a little bit of glue residue left over. Clean that up and then everything will be matching pretty much inside. And just like that, this whole booty, Alcantara, whatever, trash. Now we got our nice BMW leather steering wheel. I do gotta take off all these I don't know why these stickers are here, but I'm gonna take them off. But that's one more, oh what the hell. That's one more thing off the list. I think next is probably to move to removing the side skirts because, I don't know, they're all like faded and cracked, so that's gonna be next. Actually, before I move to the side skirts like that, you can see they're all cracked. That's why I gotta remove them. But before that, I'm gonna take off stickers. There's one on this side and 2 on that side. One thing I don't like about cars is having like stickers. Like even Instagram handles, like I just don't like it. I feel like it messes up. I feel like it's just clean when a car is just simple, has nothing like too distracting on it, and I just feel like this takes away from the car. So this is gonna be next. We're gonna remove these. So if you just take a blade and pretty much like get under it, just lifts it up easy. Get under it and it will start removing it like that. And we'll just do that to the whole other side. So I'm able to get it off, but as you can see, like it leaves like a residue behind pretty much. You can see like the right there. It's hard to focus on them, but it leaves like a residue. Get some of this stuff, Goo Gone, put on a little rag right like I will right now, and we'll take it right off. I just got some on a rag, little wet spot. Let's go at it. And it takes it all. Just give it one last wipe down, and boom, all the residue is gone. So Goo Gone is your lifesaver if you need stickers removed. And if we go to the other side, I still got this RKP, I don't even know what that is, sticker. And then this, I don't even know, BMW Efficiency Dynamics, less emissions, more driving pleasure. I don't know, bro, that's gotta go. I wasn't able to get that sticker, but I got the RKP whatever sticker off. And like I said, next I think would be to remove the side skirts, because like look, they're really damaged, and it's like, it goes like all the way. So I'm gonna remove these. The only problem is it's getting pretty late today, so I think I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. I'm losing sunlight and I don't want to get caught in the dark and leave it in a jack stand. So next will be that. I'm not sure what's gonna come after that. I got a lot to do. There's a chassis malfunction code that's like plaguing the car right now, which I'm pretty sure is just one of these, because the only thing that doesn't work is the adaptive suspension. So one of these sensors is like shot pretty much. Once I fix that, it should fix all the issues regarding to the chassis malfunction. And then here again, you can just see the engine bay. It's a lot better. I'll put a picture right now of what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. So big difference, just with this little bit of effort. And yeah, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the side skirts. Alright, now that it's checked up off the ground, we can get to the side skirt. It's just a bunch of little screws. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. There we go. Bunch of screws down underneath. Take them all out, and this should be able to come off. This side's all off now. Put it in there. But this side's all done. It looks a lot cleaner. I don't know why, but he put like 20 different screws down here. I don't feel like you only need like a good 10 amount to hold it in. It's coming along, coming along. As you guys can see, when I start the car, it has a chassis function restricted error, and it doesn't allow me to like mess with the adaptive suspension, and I can't go into M1 or M2. So when I press M1, like it just flashes. I don't know if you can see it right there. I'll do it again. It just flashes and it doesn't do anything. So I'm gonna try to fix it. Usually it's the sensors in the front. There's EDC sensors in the front. Sorry, it keeps, I don't know, auto-focusing. But it's so, this button will work now. So I'm gonna check the sensors and then I'll be back and see if it works. So I came over to check the sensors and I looked at this one, and it's not even, I don't know, I'll zoom in if you can kind of see. I don't know why it's not zooming in, but it wasn't clipped in all the way. So now, maybe you'll hear it right now. Now it's clipped in all the way. The other side was already clipped in, so it was fine. I checked this side, and this side wasn't even clipped in. So I'm gonna start the car now, and hopefully that fixed it. All right, so now for the moment of truth, if it fixed it, I clipped in that wire. Yeah, it's this engine compartment hot. Let's see, try to mess with the little buttons down here. Oh my, I think it fixed it. Look, now I can I can mess with the suspension now. Don't mind the check engine, it's just for the, it's got downpipes, but it doesn't have a tune on it. But holy shit, that was the easiest fix of my life. Look, now it's gone. If I go to check control, all systems okay. So it got rid of the chassis malfunction. That was the easiest fix of my life. Literally just, the guy forgot to plug in the sensor all the way. So now, this button works again. Thank God. Some of the wheels were missing the center caps, so I bought these. I don't know if you can see, kind of. They're black and white. Will match better with the black and white theme of the car. So let's see. Pop this one in right now. Oh wait, let me take off the wrapping first. I got the wrapping off, you can kind of see it better now. So let's pop them in. Like that, just give it a bingo. That gives it a better look. For 25 bucks, I got all 4 from some guy. It's pretty nice. All right, now for the last one, pop them in. Bingo, all done now. Now all 4 got the new center caps, black and white. Next on the agenda is taking care of the mirrors because you can see they're all faded. So I'm going to take these off, sand them down, wet sand them, and then try to clear coat them and see how they come out after. I might show the process, but I don't know. I'll let you know how it goes. Remember how the carbon mirror caps looked before? I did 400 grit, 600 grit, and then 1200 grit, and then 3 layers of clear coat. And this is what it looks like in the sun now. Not too bad for like, I already had all the materials, but probably cost you like, I don't know, 20 bucks worth of stuff. So if your carbon's ever faded, just sand it down, re-clear it, and I mean, to me this is pretty much as good as new. Like, it's not a big deal to me. I'm in the process of doing the other one right now. Here's a clear coat. I just did my first coat, so we'll see how it comes out after 2 more coats. I just got done installing the second one. Came out pretty good. There's a couple imperfections like right there, but I mean it's way better than it was before. The whole thing was faded before. This is the first side, and then I already covered up the other side, but and this is the other side. Not too bad. So now I'm gonna move on to the rear spoiler because it has the same like fading that the mirrors did. So I'm gonna re-clear that. I'm trying to show you guys the process, but pretty much it's just taking, I'm wet sanding it, so taking a bucket with water and just going back and forth. And all that white stuff is the clear coat of the carbon fiber coming off. So basically I can re-clear it after I'm starting with 400 grit, then I go to 600 grit, and then 1200 I finish with. And then I try to do 3 or 4 coats of clear coat, and it should come out better than it was. So like right here, it's like all flat. You'll see when I'm done, it'll be all shiny and stuff. So you can definitely tell a difference. I just finished spraying it down with this like clear coat, and this is how it came out. There you go. It looks a little uneven right now because it's still drying, but for like a $20 spray can, this is really good. And like, I already showed you guys, but the mirrors, if you remember what they looked like before, they're done. And now the spoiler itself is done too. So I'm pretty much done with re-clearing like all the clear coat throughout the car, or re-clearing all the carbon, sorry. Started working on removing the front little lip. As you can see, got the little, I don't know, connecting rod I guess. Got one of them out, it's right there. Then taking off the canards, and I think it makes it look a lot more clean. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm gonna zoom in. I just have to clean off the little residue with like Goo Gone and shit. But now I'm gonna move on to take off these fucking eyelids, cause I mean you can see it's kind of sun faded here, and then this one is just really sun faded on this side. So I'm gonna remove that. I don't think I'm gonna put these back on. I was gonna respray these and put them back on, but I think I like the car better without them, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then I'm thinking about removing those little like fangs, because they are pretty beat up. I don't know if you can see. Like there. After I took off all the carbon stuff, it left all this like residue. On this side, I already got it all out, so it looks pretty spotless. Right there. I don't know, all the carbon was faded, so it just gives it a cleaner look without it. So I'm gonna finish up on this side and I'll let you know what it comes out looking like. I got done cleaning both of the residue off of both of the headlights and they came out pretty clear. There's really nothing left, so both sides are now done. I got the splitter rods out, the carbon headlight covers out, these canard things out, the side skirts out, new wheel caps, mirrors are done. It's now another day, but now next is to remove the CS hood because I want it for my car, which is right there underneath the cover. I'm gonna paint match a Yas Marina blue because I've been wanting a CS hood for a while. But to take this one off, it's pretty much just 4 bolts. So 1, 2 on that side, 1, 2 on that side. Remove the struts, take off like the windshield wiper thing, and I have to transfer these to the new one because the new hood didn't come with any hood latches. So we're gonna swap that over, and then I'll get back to you right now when I'm done. And just like that, the stock hood is installed. Put the new hood hinges on. All the bolts are lined up, and slam it. And boom, stock hood is now on. So now I got that CS hood, which is for my car. Now I uncovered it. I'm gonna paint a Yas Marina and then put it on mine. I think it'll look really good. But yeah, it's pretty much wraps up everything that I need to do with this car. So here she is, pretty much all done. I finished up everything I need to do with it. I removed the side skirts that were cracked. I took the CS hood from my car. I removed those carbon canards, or like fangs, whatever you want to call them. The splitter rods, I had to remove those. I think they were a little whack. I couldn't get the red off of the grills. I really wanted to. That's the only thing that pretty much stayed. Like I said, when I picked it up, the mirror caps were really faded, so I sanded them down and cleared them. Got that done. I got the missing center cap that was on that wheel when I bought it. So now all 4 have black and white center caps. And then re-cleared the spoiler. So now it's all glossy again. Just took a little bit of time to sand them all down. I know it's a little wet, sorry. Just gave it a little wash right now. But yeah, this thing's pretty much ready for sale. Yeah, I gotta clean up the inside a little. But it's pretty much a stock M4 inside. I fixed the chassis malfunction. That was one thing that was wrong with it. And then that's pretty much it. The windshield, I know you can still see the crack right now. It's gonna get replaced tomorrow. And yeah, that's how she sits. I really wish I could take off those, like, I don't know what they're called, splitters, canards, I guess. But they're pretty much drilled into the bumper, and it would leave big holes, and it would be a whole mess to respray the whole bumper and patch up those holes. So I'm just gonna leave it for now. Someone will appreciate it in this form, you know. I mean, what do you guys think? I think honestly the F82 M4 is probably one of the best bang for buck cars. You can get these things with like a little bit of higher mileage in like the mid 30s, and to be honest, with just downpipes, intakes, and a tune, you're making like 500 horsepower on these things. So 500 horsepower and a coupe, BMW, you got your luxury, you got your sport. I mean, what more can you ask for, to be honest? A lot more cars, like in that price range, you're not going to get very much, especially with newer cars. Like you might get like an M340 now, which is, I mean, people like them, but they're M lights at the end of the day. These are actual M cars, built the suspension and everything for like handling. So I think it's just like a much better car all around. And yeah, pretty much wraps up the like rebuild of this thing, to be honest. All done.